24 and 44.
Luke chapter 24, verse 44. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which are written in the law of Moses.
Written in the law of Moses, going all the way back to the laws. Now, how we out under the laws? When he's saying go back to the laws of Moses. Who's speaking? Mashiach Yahushua. Right? That were written in the law of Moses. So how you going to find this, what are you going to say, if you ain't read the law of Moses? Let's read about it. Read.
And in the prophets.
It's all in the old scrolls, the Old Testament. And in the prophets, read.
And in the Psalms.
And in the Psalms, read.
Concerning me.
Concerning Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
But see, if you don't know that, get 1 Corinthians 3:23. If you don't know that this is you, this is who you represent, which I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's up really, because when you are this, then you're not your own.
Right.
You're not your own. When you read this, when you really understand this, you're not your own anymore. We're bought with a price. When you understand the price that was paid for us, for us to have mercy and grace, and for us to see the kingdom, and the Most High turn His face toward us, and not afflict us as bad as we've been afflicted, and going to be afflicted. Some are, because they don't have the Spirit. They don't know the law of the Spirit.
That's right.
You know, that's why He say, hey, you say in your affliction you shall seek me early. Why we got to continue to be afflicted before you realize that you got to make a change. You the same person you was last week, the week before that, and the same person you was last year, 3 years ago, 4 years ago back. They say, oh, you still the same. I know who you are. They come around, they going to do with you the same way. Something wrong. You better check yourself. Something wrong, man. I'm not talking about you now. This is one that just started coming in, just starting to run. I'm talking about those that have been hearing this truth for a minute, you know, and you still the same, doing the same old things that you done before. You got to change, man. You got to really change. Read. 1 Corinthians 3 and 23.
1 Corinthians, verse 3.
Chapter 3, verse 23. You got it.
What's that?
1 Corinthians 3:23.
1 Corinthians 3, verse 23. And ye are Mashiachim.
Yakyam. Mashiachim.
Shalak. And ye are Mashiachim. And Mashiach is the power.
It's the Most High.
Is the Most High.
Right, so we Mashiachim. So being Mashiachim, that means we're not our own. That's why He said, hey, He showed, go back to Luke 24 and 44. He showed Himself in the law of Moses. He showed Himself in the prophets. He showed Himself in the Psalms. And when they seen Him, say, here I am right here. I've been dealing with y'all. The prophets know about me. You know, Abraham knew about me. Adam knew about me. Everybody knew about me. Except for us. On the real.
That's real.
Except for us. Because we just learn how to read. We just learn how to read. On the real.
That's right.
And still trying to get it together. You know, while answers they had it together, they still was off. So read. Read verse Luke 24 and 44 again.
Luke chapter 24, verse 44. And He saith unto them, These are the words which I spoke unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled which are written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me.
See? All that was concerning Him was written in the Old Testament concerning Him. That's why I say He come in the volume of the book. In the beginning. That's why you gotta know. That's why I say you gotta see. Remember we just read how He said, whatever you ask in my name, I will do it, that the Father may be glorified in me.
That's right.
So how much do you really think about him and reading these scriptures, realizing that's him? And we so concentrated so much on ourselves because they say, go talk about people Israel. So here we are, Israel. We like to hear about ourselves as Israelites, that we really don't spend a lot of time or enough time in learning of the Most High, learning of the Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right.
Because everybody drawn to Israel. I know some topics I teach on Israel. Oh man, that was a hype topic. But you can't see you can't understand the spirit of the Most High. Wow. I give a test on the Most High, scripture on the Most High, everybody fails. A lot of people fail. Wow. Give a scripture like he just said, where he say he's at, in the law of Moses. How you gonna find the law of Moses if you ain't read the 5 books of Moses? You see? Because he's there. He's right. There. He's right there. And people not understanding where he's at. That's why they got this, they going into certain verses and said, oh, they breaking it down in the Hebrew, but that's still at the same time, where is the Mashiach Yahushua? It ain't just the Most High. Ain't nobody dealt with the Most High. We flesh and blood can't deal with the Most High. Most High said, heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool. I got a heel right here. That's a heel. I got a heel. Everybody got a heel, right?
That's right.
Put a heel with your heel. That's a little heel. That heel about that big. Most High said the whole earth is his footstool. Ain't that what you put a footstool? You put your heel on it, right? Right? Come on. Where you gonna put the Most High? He everything. You mean to tell me Most High don't have nothing to do with Saturn? All the planets here, the universe. I mean, he above all of that.
Right.
He in the third dimension somewhere that we can't even imagine.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You got all those planets that we see in the universe, then there's another place where the Most High, where the angels are. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That we don't even have a clue of.
That's right.
And you got those that are in earth. That we are, and you got under the earth.
Right. Right.
What's under the earth? Right? That's why Mashiach, she said, give Mashiach a shout name what? Above everything in heaven, in the earth, and under the earth.
That's right.
What's under the earth, y'all? Under the earth for the ocean. Under the earth for the land. You know fire, you keep going down there, fire's in the middle of the earth, they say. You know what I mean? That's why the volcanoes be erupting. There's fire be coming up. You know what I mean? Yeah. He said he know where it's at?
No, he said he know where it's at.
But he said earth is hollow?
Yeah.
What do you mean hollow? Hollow meaning is nothing there. It's like you got land here, then there's nothing there, then it goes down. I mean, where did the land come in? Because it's round. You got land going, you got earth going down, so when the earth stops.
So when you do that, I did.
They said fire though, when you go so deep.
Gas.
So
it's fire.
Fire come out the lava.
Yeah.
Lava in some places is gas too. So if it's gas in there, then it's hot.
Well,
yeah,
they said that's at the top of the layer.
I don't know what I'm saying. Gas is so good to make.
But all I know is this. He ain't talking about no gas. He ain't talking about no oil. He ain't talking about being hollow. All he just says something in the earth that he's more powerful than.
Right.
Under the earth. You understand? So wherever the bosom of Abraham is, and Hades, hell, well, I'm gonna get a lesson on that. You know, that's where we don't want to go. We want to go to the bosom of Abraham. You know what I mean? Wherever it's at. It's in the, he said in the abyss. So you know, wherever it's at, that's where we're working not to go there.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying, okay, you mind understand how in the part that this is our hell. And this is hell.
This is hell. This is a condition called hell.
And I'm saying when we come back and we get to burning up people like they gonna if we burn it and turn on fire, he's not I never heard that he was gonna send me under it or send me somewhere else. He was gonna burn right here.
Yeah, this is lake of fire where we're in now. You sitting in the lake of fire. Right here in the middle. You said you burn it, this baby gonna burn forever and ever and ever. Ain't gonna nobody ever live here. This lake of fire right here.
Yeah, but you also purgatory, but it's like it's hell somewhere else.
It's still okay. Let's you actually you guys are let's go to Revelation, the 20th chapter. Let's see what Scripture says.
Like we learned today.
Read verse 12.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 12.
Right. Listen at this.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High. Why must you outside? And the books were open.
So the book's gonna be open, right?
And another book was open.
And another book was open. So there's books that the angels are recording everything. And you got another book, which is the book of life, right?
Which is the book of life.
Right. Go ahead.
And the dead were judged out of those things
So the dead were judged out of those things that were written where?
which were written in the books,
That were written in the books. Go ahead.
according to their works.
According to what you have done, these mortal bodies, right?
And the sea gave up the dead which were in
Listen at
it.
this closely. The sea gave up the dead that was in them, right?
And death and hell,
Death and what?
hell, delivered up the dead which were in them.
Right. Death and hell delivered up the dead that was in them. So that's the place. Death and hell is that's why I say you have to know the breakdown of hell and the judgment and Hades. You understand that when you understand that whole breakdown of what happens. You know what happens after you die. You ever read 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, the 71st verse, and the 141st verse that they took out of the Apocrypha?
That go to the Abraham's bosom, I guess you said.
You necessarily don't go there. But you gonna either go there or you gonna mean. They tell you about the rich man and Lazarus talks about that.
But it's still a split. Like even there, it's still a split.
Yeah, right. But it's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's not. It don't give you where it's at. It don't tell you where it's at. Like whether it's in the earth or it's somewhere in the atmosphere. Because remember, the spirit go where?
It did because it said that it was between like they went through some mountains where some
Where at?
high mountains
Where at?
in the earth.
No, where scripture?
I don't know because I don't have a pocket.
Well, we dealing with you gotta do with the scripture. If we had it, then we can go over and look at it. But right now,
You don't have it?
we can go. No, I haven't heard that. That you go to a high mountain somewhere, and then whenever you die, you go to some high mountain. I never heard nothing like that. You know, I mean, I have a breakdown on that, and that's not within the breakdown.
And what do that's what I'm saying, what does Right. What is it?
We read about it now. We read about it right now. Concerning, that's another topic. But I'm saying we read about death and hell will give up the people that's in it. Did you hear that? Death. Read it again. Huh?
And death and hell were cast, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
Right. So death and hell gave up the ones that was in it. That's some people are in hell. Read.
And they were judged, every man according to their works.
They will judge every man according to their works. So they're going to have people that's going to come out of death and hell. They're going to be judged according to their works. Read.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Death and hell will be cast where?
Into the lake of fire.
Into the lake of fire. Read.
This is the second death.
That's the second death. So when you look at, real quick, go to 2nd Ezra 9. I believe it's, go to 2nd Ezra 9 and start at verse 5 now. Read this way.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
Right, that's what we're waiting on, these effects and signs we're going to bring on this earth. Read.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, so by following the laws of the Most High, which is your works, and having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, whereas you have believed, you have not doubted, read.
Shall be preserved from the said peril.
Be observing the said dangers, read.
and shall see my
You
salvation
shall see his salvation, read,
in my land,
in his land, read,
and within my borders.
within his borders, read.
For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
From the beginning, he sanctified those that he's going to elect on the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
Then shall they be in pitiful case,
Then shall these be in pitiful case, who, read,
which now have abused my
they
ways,
have those that have abused the Most High's ways, read,
and they that have cast them away despitefully
they that have cast what he has said despitefully, read,
shall dwell in torments.
shall dwell how?
In torments.
Gonna dwell in torments, read.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
See, a lot of people receive a lot of benefits, but they ain't known the Most High. They don't know the Most High. Read.
And they have
Or
loathed my
shot, read.
my law,
Those that have hated his law, read.
while they had yet liberty.
While they yet had what?
Liberty.